Okay, so a couple of nights ago, Damian Lillard decided to drop 71 points, and it really made me think about how the Trailblazers are really wasting Damian Lillard's career. And I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I said, you know what? It's really just Damian Lillard wasting his career. And after I thought about that things, I was thinking about just loyalty in the NBA in general, and how loyalty is sometimes overrated in the NBA. And I was thinking about it, and I just knew that I had to record a video like this. So here's my thoughts on loyalty in the NBA. So now, when you think of loyalty NBA-wise, you think of certain careers. Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant, Stephen Curry, Michael Jordan. You think of these certain careers and you see how loyal they are and you use that on a pedestal. Now, I see loyalty as some things. It's two different things that play a part in that. Now, one, I see it as it's a good thing because I feel like a player's career is highly touted more if you're not on a team that you made yourself. There are some people who have Jordan as the GOAT because they feel like Jordan didn't leave teams to be in good teams. I'll get to that in a second. So that's why I feel like people overrate it to a certain extent because they act like that if you can't stay on a certain team and they don't believe in player movement where you can't stay on a certain team, you feel like that you have to stay there. When you draft to a team, you gotta stay there, you can't leave. And how I feel about that is if you're not on a competent franchise, the franchise is not good enough to really compete and make competent moves like LeBron James on the Cleveland Cavaliers. That team it wasn't a bad team on LeBron James. I think his teammates get overrated. His teammates wasn't that bad, to be honest, but they was a championship caliber team. And if I'm LeBron James, who is arguably the best player in the league, I want to win my first championship. I want to win my second championship. So if I have a chance to go on one of the best teams in the NBA ever assembled in the Big Three Heat, and I want to play my best friend and another good friend of mine, I'm going to take that chance. So that's why I don't really hinder LeBron that much when doing that Miami Heat deal, because I feel like that was a good decision for him, and I'll do that too if I was LeBron James too. And I just feel like that wasn't that bad of a deal for him. And then for him to go back to Cleveland and win that championship, I felt that overrides his decision to go to the Miami Heat. So I don't really see that much problem with that. So, but I also see loyalty as something good, like Dirk Nowitzki with the Dallas Mavericks. He stayed there all them years, and he won a championship by himself in 2011. So I feel like there is certain elements to loyalty that makes it good enough. So I don't really see it as that bad of a thing. But when it comes to Damian Lillard, I see it as just him being dumb, in my opinion. Because if I'm Damian Lillard and I'm 32 years old and I haven't won a championship, I haven't really done anything in my career because of the way my team is. Now, when I first got on the team, the Trailblazers, it was me and LaMarcus Aldridge. We had a team. And then LaMarcus got traded. He got CJ McCollum. So the thing about him and CJ, everybody knew that him and CJ had a certain ceiling on them. Everybody knew that. Everybody knew it was coming. So when they made the Western Conference Finals, everybody knew they were the Golden State Warriors. Even though the Warriors didn't have KD, the Warriors demolished them. And it was because they're not good enough. So it makes sense that the Trailblazers have a certain ceiling on them. They was playing good at the beginning of the season, but I knew they was going to fall off because the team is not competent enough to win a championship. So if I'm Damian Lillard, now the thing about Damian Lillard is he's an amazing player. He is so good. But when you're on the Trailblazers team, you're not getting that much recognition, and you're not really going to have that much going for you. So that's why he shouldn't really get mad at people telling him he needs to leave the Trailblazers, because they want to see Damian Lillard on the championship team and want to see him win a championship. Because I'm a fan of Damian Lillard. I like seeing players win, and I like seeing players in bad franchises. Like the Trailblazers are not a good franchise. They have not been able to build around Damian Lillard this whole time. They have a franchise player, and they can't build around him. And it's not hard to build around Damian Lillard. It's not really that hard, but they can't do it. They had him with another ball handler, another small ball handler that couldn't play on defense. So you had two players in your front court not playing defense, and you had to rely on your wing and your center, and that's not good enough to win a championship. The team you built around Dame wasn't going to win a championship. So you did all that, and then you're going to trade CJ away. You're going to build around Anthony, him, and then you have Jeremy Grant, and the team is not bad, but it's not good to win a championship. That's the thing about the team. The Trailblazers is not good enough to win a championship. So that's the thing about loyalty. I feel like it gets overrated in a certain sense. Like if you're Damian Lillard, it gets overrated because if I'm Dame, I understand that he has a big check. So that's the thing. If I'm an NBA player, I don't know how it feels having that money in front of me and having less money to go to a different team. But I feel like me having less money will work because I'll be able to win a championship while being able to do that. So I don't know how I would think being in that situation, really. but I would prefer to win a championship with less money because I know that I can win a championship and my legacy can go up. Because right now, Dame's legacy isn't that high. We know he's a good player. We know he's a fantastic player. He has All-Stars. He has All-NBAs. But he doesn't have an MVP. He doesn't have a championship. No Finals MVPs because the team he's on. And we're going to blame his team to a certain extent, yes. But we also have to put blame on Damian Lillard as well because he has time to get off his team. He has time to make a different decision. But when you don't do that, you can't keep on blaming the Blazers. So you have to keep on blaming Dame's incompetency. Like, for example, if you have a friend and your friend betrayed you multiple times and you keep on going back to that friend, eventually he's gonna be on you because you keep on going back to the friend that betrayed you. Why are you doing that? That's stupid. That's stupid with Damian Lillard. I just feel like he needs to go to a different team because he keeps on blaming. If he's gonna blame the Blazers or we keep on blaming the Blazers, at some point we can't blame the Blazers no more. We can't blame them to a certain extent because, you know, the team is bad, but we also have to blame Damian Lillard who keeps on being on his team. Same thing with Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal came out and said he wants to win and he's tired of losing. Well, you chose to sign an extension with the Washington Wizards knowing well that they do not have a good team around you. So I don't understand why people would just go through these adversities and then blame it on the team when you know that player movement is so good right now. You can go anywhere you want to do, anywhere you want to go. This trade deadline was insane. KD on the Suns, Kyrie on the Mavericks. Like, you can go anywhere you want to go, and you decide to sign an extension with a team that you know cannot build a team around you. I don't understand that, and that's not their fault to a certain extent. Sometimes it's the player's fault, and I believe that's Dame's fault at this point. I believe it's Bradley Beal's fault at this point because you know they had so many years to build around you, and they haven't done it all. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like loyalty is good to a certain extent. Like, for example, if Kevin Durant was still in the Thunder, that would have been better for his career than him being on the Warriors. I don't knock him that much as people do, but I still people knock him. Same thing with Kobe being on the Lakers for so long. Even though he wanted to get out of the Lakers, and he was going to eventually, but he didn't. He's still on that team. People rate that higher than most people. People rate Tim Duncan higher. People rate Dirk Nowitzki higher because of what he's done. I really had an argument with somebody on why KG's better than Dirk, and his only argument was that KG left the Timberwolves and Dirk stayed with the Mavericks, and I had to argue with him that loyalty to that extent is overrated. But still, people have Dirk higher because of that. So I feel like loyalty to a certain extent is overrated. But also, I feel like that if you want to stay to a certain team, you can do it all by all means. But don't get mad at you losing and not having that good of a chance to win the championship. That's your fault for doing that. Thank you for watching this video. This is another rant video. I don't know what order it's gonna go in, but I have more scripted videos coming out soon. I have another overrated video come out in this month. I have another Search for LeBron James, the part 2 coming out, and I have some more TikTok hot takes as well. I just like doing rants on this channel because it allows me not use script, just talk how I want to talk. And this is on my mind for a while, so I feel like I want to talk about it. Thanks for watching and like and subscribe.